Subscriber only mode. Engaged. Hello, John. What's up? You doing something nerdy today? What kind of nerdy things are you up to? Finishing baits. Yo, Johnny, what's happening? Where does the road bring you today? Considered that, Morgan. Coal cranks made of very flammable wood. Yes. I had Burns nuke this batch of balsa so we could have so we could be burning coal, cranking coal, as they like to say in the mines. Dustin, what's new? You done fishing? You winterized the road, the boat? Ohio, gross. And by gross, I mean you're just not home. Scott York, what's new in your neck of the woods? Scott, did you ever get those baits in the mail we were talking about? Been done 4 weeks. That's sad. Rainy and getting cold. Yeah, it's supposed to get a little cooler down here, and by cooler, I mean our lows are going to be into the 40s. Here lately, it's just been low 60s, high 50s as our low. Not near anything what y'all get. Oh, what's new with me? I'm just trying to survive, bro. I'm just trying to survive. We've got some of these winter tuned SB1s from Burns. I got some BDS 4s that I got to paint. And I'm supposed to go out of town tomorrow, so I need to have these done by tomorrow morning. So I'll probably have to come back up here and finish them because I have to leave at 11:30 to go to the Beans Christmas program. I guess I can come back up here I guess I'll get to come back this afternoon, but I'm losing time. Tomorrow we're supposed to go to Baton Rouge, see the that family over there, and time is slipping away from me. Tomato shad, particularly on the BDS4. You know, I don't know that I've ever thrown a big tomato shad. Typically, the stuff I paint tomato shad on is small. I was gonna do something. I don't know what I was gonna do, honestly. Hello, Claude. It is half festive. Good point, Morgan. Good point. Trying to send them out today. Going to try some muffled areas. Oh, Scott, I was talking about the ones from. That other guy. That he sent to you. Name started with a B. Oh, you got him. Did you like him? Was there some decent stuff in there? Was it all a bunch of flats and then one grind? Hello, AJ. Huge box. Wonderful. Did you take them all out of all their packaging already? You know, the person who's bakes those, who made those, asked me for packaging ideas. So his packaging is the same as mine. So don't throw the packaging away. It's good, unless they're all scratched up and shitty. Uh, AJ, how is the what is this doing in here? How is the rock crawlers coming? I figured that'd been the first thing you did, Scott. Say, yuck, packaging. This stuff has got to go. Random question: does Marty have a documented catalog of all the baits he's carved and you've painted? Uh, Ryan, I don't. I think he's got the masters that he carves from. Clearing more now, man. You're a machine. You are a machine. Seems like AJ, in the last month or so, you got a shot of adrenaline in your bait painting. You got a shot of motivation. Is that old man winter, or was there a trigger? You know, Theo, it would be. The problem is, Eric and I have talked about this. I could do all the ones that he's done for me, but there's still a bunch that I don't even know what they are. Honestly, post wedding and post nationals. I need money. There you go. Well, the man has got a fire lit under his ass. Gooch and little G's. The Gooch. That's the little killer bee one, isn't it? The Gooch is good. And by good, I mean the Gooch. Uh, the Gooch, the Gooch I've caught fives on. The Gooch I have caught fives on. So when it goes into that category, it's approved. Well, we talked about doing that, Ryan. We were gonna get Builder Dude on here and Eric, and we were just gonna say we were gonna do like a trivia, like hold up a bait and say, Burns, what is this? Little G is a PD style. Interesting. Yeah, the Gooches are good. The Gooches are good. That was one of my yeah, I actually have some blank ones that he sent me. That I think I painted 2 of them. I believe I asked for 20. He sent me 5, which is okay. Beggars can't be choosers. Beggars can't be choosers. And there's a lot of these, like Ryan. There's a lot of these baits that Burns has carved that I know what they are just from talking to him and him showing me stuff. But there's some that are just, I think, were never meant to like be remembered. Probably right. I should have said 100. About the rest of the XCS 100s. You mean you cleaned Pradco out? Do they have them on sale, or did you have to pay retail? How many is the rest? 200, 300, 500, 1,000, 12? They were on sale. Helps. People like to know numbers. I've come to find out people are curious of numbers. I bought them all. How many is all? What does all of them mean? I paid a lot for those. How much is a lot? 120 is not bad. How many shitty plastic bags does that award you in your box? Because mine are all destroyed. The Messiah. I need to talk to them. I've been itching to talk to the Messiah. I need to see how he's doing. Good dude. Makes me feel good. Uh, 20. That's a pretty good collection. It's a pretty good collection. Yeah, they don't hold up so good. When's your Morgan? When's your tournament partner going to get a taste for some of the finer things in life? And quit suckling off of the. You need to come here, and we just need to go hang out with him in his shop and poke around. The Messiah, I would love that. I would love to go grab Morgan, go visit the Messiah, go to the visit the Holy Land in Arkansas. Like, AJ, why can't a company like Pradco just get it right? Like, you know what I mean? Like, it's a waste of money to sell people shit or to even give people shit that's trash. Like, we don't need any more trash. Like, just go, like, and they can afford it. Like, just go the little extra, pay the extra 0.002 cents per unit and get a bag that's decent, dude. Like, what's the point of just like ordering shit and making it like it's something? It would probably freak him out, Morgan, if he knew that we called him the Messiah. I don't think he would be amused. I would not like to know what his response was, but he should have a cult of crankers. I think he's working on that. Screwtail bombers, brass baglies, Finland shad wraps. There is there is even more because even inside of those there's nuance. I don't I can't understand like a company like Pradco that just wants to Like they obviously had the idea that they wanted a bag, but was the whole idea was to get the shittiest bag they could possibly buy? I think I like the Messiah's little videos and stories more than most YouTube videos. I would agree. I would agree. They just make you feel good. They're not. There's not an agenda. It's not some guy like being a hokey pokey douche dick. Like it's just a dude that loves bass fishing in its purest form of tournament bass fishing, the way he was taught, the way he grew up doing it, and yeah, he's not trying to. He's not trying to. He didn't have an agenda. He's just a good old dude who likes cranking bees and throwing blades, figuring out patterns. Not some guy playing the victim for us. That's a fucking Nebraska people for you. That's those Nebraska people for you. Must be something in the water, I guess. Uh, hey Jay, I knew that shit would happen too. Like as soon as I heard it, saw Randy post something, I said, "Dude, this guy's about to flip this, and he's about to be put on a pedestal, and all the guys throwing stones are going to be like, no, we like this guy more now." It always happens like that. Like any kind of negative anything, that bunch over there, flip it. It's like, oh, let's turn this, let's embrace it, and then make everybody love it, and make them think that we're like badasses, and we're victims. But you don't have to worry about that on the Messiah's page. If you follow the Messiah, just good stuff. What's worse is him going at Velvet like he's a victim. Who is Velvet a victim? What's Velvet a victim of? Having a large crankbait collection? Oh, Randy's the victim. Right? Did he talk to Velvet? Excuse me one second. Oh, Randy. Is he still relevant? Is he still getting clicks? Velvet went on Mercer and told a story of Randy hole poaching him, so Randy done a video saying he did nothing wrong. Oh, this this jabbing back and forth is really nauseating. If you want to know the truth, that's why I stand behind the Messiah, Chris Johnson. He's not here for clicks. He's just here to tell some good stories and help you catch a few more bass. It's kind of funny how Randy can remember these little details of 40 years ago. But Brian Dale, I can't remember that ever happening. Any updates on the KVD TV show? I don't know, but KVD posts a lot more on his social media. It's kind of weird because he's still not human at all. But that also makes me like his like when he does like a Instagram story where it's like just him and it's not like paid for by somebody. it's still robotic and it's still not human. And it really makes me wonder, like, what are the people that really know him, like Zona? Who is he there? Like, is he still a robot? Is Zona just like a robot? Daron? Well, I'll be damned. I'll be damned. Daron shows up out of the depths, out of nowhere. Suck me sideways. Daron, that's a good question. I don't know. I don't know. I've got some succulent ones though that you haven't seen. January? Yeah, I could see that. I don't know how interesting it's going to be because I feel like Van Damme has been like when you put him in front of a camera, he's been the same person for the last like 40 years. And I don't know that you'll be able to change that to where he like doesn't give you the same infomercial. You know what I mean? Because uh, he's very rehearsed. He's well spoken, but it's rehearsed. He knows what he's going to say. He's got the same like bullet points that he hits, and but I don't know what they're going to do that's going to be like any different than what he's already done. Brian Velvick will be doing his own podcast soon. That's just what we need. Another podcast. That's just what we need. I like Velvet though. Gotta respect the guy. Got out of all this bullshit so he could take care of his kid. Good for you, Velvet. Respect, bro. I'm sure Velvet's got some good stories and he speaks well, so it'll be cool to hear his perspective. But Velvet also knows what not to say, which hinders him. Haven't seen much anything lately. Getting the ball rolling again. Well, hope the ball starts juicing, bro. You have your stuff set up yet, Daron? Or you got to do it. If you want to build a bait, you have to do it burn style and sit around with a fillet knife. You do. That's awesome. That is a step in the right direction. So I guess we can look forward to more Morning Woods coming out from you. I think Epic Eric owes you royalties for that, doesn't he? Daron? BBC, these are different SB1s. These are cold water tuned SB1s. So they're a little heavier and they dive a little deeper. They are non-standard SB1s, but they are SB1s. I feel like, Daron, I just feel like the morning wood thing, I feel like that was your thing. And then Eric got it made into a t-shirt and bastardized it. And cashed in. He probably does. He probably does, Daron. If anybody's wondering why I called Darren Reed Daron, it's because I was talking to Jimmy Etter one day. And Jimmy was he mentioned, he's like, you know this guy he's like Reed? And I was like, Reed what Reed? And he said, I was like, Darren? And he's like, I didn't want to say it, but I think it's pronounced Daron. And I was like, you think his name's Daron? And he's like, I think so. He's like, you sure it's not Darren? And he's like, dude, I think it's Daron. It's like, I don't know. So we stuck with Daron. Daron. I wish I was that fancy. Uh, I guess two people call you the fancy name. Me and Jimmy. I thought about doing Bull Brim, Lucky Craft Bull Brim, because it's pretty wintry. I don't know. I really don't know. I thought about doing a brown crawl. I caught them with things icing over on the regular SP1. I just finished up one of Jacob Heron's baits, and he builds his all to sink. He wants them to sink. I think I need to start running fast clear in the winter and slow in the summer. Yeah, you could probably use a fast hardener. Probably wouldn't be the dumbest thing. And it's probably so cold where you're at, like even fast wouldn't cure that fast. Um, the Roadkill root beer, already did that one, BBC. And if I did it again, it won't match, and people will be pissed. I would like to have another redo with that because I would like to make it a tinge more green and less yellow. Let me tell y'all this. I know some of y'all get tired of the music stuff, but so I put that guitar that I was putting together. I'm not making it. I'm just putting it together. So I put it together yesterday. My dear friend Bert brought me his soldering iron. So I did a little soldering, and because I needed the output jack wired up, and I needed the grounds soldered up. So nothing was on the guitar. I completely took it apart. I took all the hardware off. It didn't have tuners on it. It didn't have a bridge. I took the saddles off of the bridge. Everything was completely disassembled. So I put it back together. I screwed the saddles on the bridge, mounted the bridge now, put the claw on the back, put the springs on the tremolo, all that stuff. Get it ready to play. Well, soldered everything up, strung it up, tuned it up, and I didn't like when you string a guitar, put new strings on it, a lot of times you like put your finger on the frets and then stretch them down the fret. So you stretch the strings out so they kind of get worn in a little bit and they don't want to go out of tune. I didn't even do that. I just strung it up, tuned it up, strummed it, said, all right, sounds good. Plugged it in, strummed it. We had sound. All the pickups worked. Wasn't scratchy pots or anything. Well, then I said, sounds good. Let's check the intonation. So the way you typically do that is you strum an open string tune to say E, and then you check it on the 12th fret to see if it's the same. So it should be in tune because it's the same note, an open E string, and then the 12th fret is an octave above the E, it's just higher. So you hit it, and it should be the same tune, but sometimes it's sharp or it's flat, depending on how out of whack your bridge is. Dude, this bridge, or this guitar, was completely intonated. And I can't tell you how weird that is. It's weird. Weird. It freaked me out a little bit. But I think it's just a sign that it wants to be played and it's going to the right place. Listening and cranking. Cranking your hog. Not much Brian just putting. Keep it. Keep it. Like after seeing that, I was like, the other weird thing is I didn't stretch the strings, and I took the guitar home yesterday and played it quite a few times. It never went out of tune. Another very odd thing. Like it stayed in tune and it was intonated, and there was no buzz. Like I didn't have to set up anything. Like it was, I bolted everything down, and not to any kind of specs either. Like I didn't like screw the saddles in to like where I thought they were supposed to be, and you're supposed to, because if you have like a 25-inch scale guitar, you set the saddles at like the scale of the guitar. I didn't do that. I just screwed them in to no precision at all. I just got them in. I got the screws in the hole and like tightened them up a little bit. So it was very odd. It does sound good. It does sound good. It's real quiet. Good sounding guitar. It's gonna be in a pawn shop before New Year's. Amy said last night, she was like, what if he's like famous? What if he gets famous and that's like his Stevie Ray Vaughan #1 guitar? Like, that would be kind of cool. So he's a bass player, so I don't see that happening, but that would be cool. But now he has a better playing guitar than I do. But anyway, back to baits. Enough about smelly old guitars. Brownish PB and J crawl. $15. Yeah, I've got some time and money wrapped up in this damn guitar. The problem is when I do something like this, everybody else's gifts suffer. Sorry, Amy. Caleb got the good one this year. I'm gonna try, Brian. I gotta go out of town, go to Baton Rouge for 3 days tomorrow, but I'm gonna try to have these done tonight so I can list them tomorrow night. That's the plan. Because I still got another batch I got to do. So I got to get these moved along. Got to get Builder Dude paid so he can have some Christmas money. So he can buy his Christmas ham. But yeah, that guitar took gift priority over everybody's. So I was really thinking about taking it and getting it set up by a pro, and then I checked the intonation. I was like, I don't even have to. I don't even have to. But Builder wife. That's right. I'm sure. I'm sure Builder Dude's got her something planned. I don't know what the Builder Dude would get Builder wife. What they ask him? What the Builder wife gets for Christmas? What do y'all get y'all's wives for Christmas, or significant others? Any good tips? In a strange sort of way, Dustin. Yes. Crankbaits. Bobby got his wife a Plano full of strange crankbaits. Bobby, you shouldn't have. I know, my sweet. XS100s looks like all the campers' wives are getting crankbaits for Christmas. Is that like the reverse psychology? So she's not going to like them, and then you take them over? You don't like crankbaits? Oh, well, I guess I'll take them. If you stay single, you just buy yourself an extra set of birdsies. That's smart. Or if you're in a relationship, you just buy two, give one to the wife, wait for her to bitch and moan, and then take them back. Say, fine, I'll keep them. You don't even know. Do you even know what these are? Show some respect. Sell them and give me the money. Fair enough. Here's a gift card, except it's in crankbaits and I have to paint them and sell them. But when I do that, you can have the value of what they are. That's fair enough. That's fair enough. Simple crawl? I thought I already did a SB1 in simple crawl. I could do another one. But... I really don't know, BBC. I'm going to have to think quick, though, because I'm going to have to leave here in 13 minutes. And after the Christmas program, I'm going to have to come back and I'm going to start laying it down. That was the Mac, okay? I mean, simple crawl does look good on the SB1. And simple crawl does not... it's not going to kill me. It is quick and easy, but sometimes I don't like quick and easy. There are times where quick and easy are a necessity. I don't feel like this is the time, even though this is the perfect opportunity for quick and easy because I don't have time. I don't want quick and easy. Warshed. I would have had to have started these a month ago. I would have had to have started these a month ago. And I would have had to bought like 6 new airbrushes to run simultaneously so I could actually get them done in a fair amount of time. Which I could probably, like if I really wanted to crank out warsheds, I could get about 6 airbrushes and get them all going at once, and then I could get mesh on all the baits, and could probably do them pretty fast if you given all the time it took to like get them ready. The painting part probably wouldn't be terrible, but and I've often thought about that, like setting up to like make paint jobs like that fast, but something inside me never wanted to do that. Like I didn't want to make that like the norm to where everything I had to paint was like that. It was like a special occasion kind of thing. Choose your own color. Oh, what an idiot. What an idiot. I'm a fool. The wildest thing I've ever seen a bass spit up. I mean, down here it's crabs all the time. Uh, the wildest thing I've ever seen a bass spit up. I don't know. Good question. All right, AJ. Fair enough. Fair enough. I'll do it. I'll do it. Uh, a pattern with blue bars. I would do that, Brendan, if it didn't look so ugly. Green bars are the key. Uh, Mostly I've only seen shad, never gizzard. I saw a bass with a big crawl. Yeah, I've seen standard stuff. You know, like you said, a bunch of shad. I've seen them with the bait stuck in their mouth and like 3 shad in the back of their throat, and a belly full of them where they're just like gorging up shad. Um, I've definitely seen bluegill. Um, Here's the interesting thing about bluegill. I never see a, a small bluegill in a pencil dick bass's gullet. The only time I've seen a big bluegill come out of a fish's mouth was when it was like a 4 to 6 pounder. So use that for what it's worth. I don't think the little bass eat bluegill. I mean, I'm sure they do, but I think it's more of a meal for a grown up. I think it's what the grown ups eat. That's the grown up table around here, at least. All right, I got 7 minutes to get 10 crankbaits on sticks so I can leave. So, and I always thought that was interesting. Like my fishing partner Jody, he caught a 7-pounder one day on a crankbait, and that fish spit up a giant bluegill. It wasn't giant, but it was a pretty decent sized bluegill. Small drum, that's kind of cool. Trying to think of something weird. I feel like I've seen something. I had a fish spit up a rock one time. I don't know what was going on with that. I guess he ate something off the bottom. Sorry, Hella. Hella, you still haven't shown the one bait I was talking about. What are you waiting on, bro? That was a 101 for Hella Bass. You keep showing all the other shitty baits. What are you waiting on, bro? Got a walleye puke up a 12-inch pike. Pretty sweet. Want to make it special. That was just for you, Hella. Bleeding olive crack. Saw a lizard tail in the foot in there from the pond bass. Lizard. I feel like I saw one with a like one of those like eel lychee kind of things in their mouth one time. It's nothing crazy though. No baby birds. I've always heard the baby bird thing. Never had any proof of that. Never had any proof that that exists. Hella, does that bait get you excited to go throw it? Did you see it and think, damn, I want to go throw this thing? Too bad my pond's frozen. I gotta leave early because I gotta take Boo Boo home. I've seen a full-grown robin get ate, but not. Probably right, Hella. I wouldn't recommend it. All right, 5 more, 3 minutes. Man, colors. I don't know if the big bait's gonna hold tomato shad very well. It might. Could just do double tomato shad. Just pay them all tomato shad. Yeah, I've never seen a duck or a bird or anything like that. It's not that I don't think they wouldn't eat it, but in all my years. Tennessee shad. I think the last one of these I did was Tennessee shad, except it was a B3. Those were pretty succulent. Why, you want to compare mine to yours, BBC? Oh, speaking of, we need to show BBC. BBC sent me a beautiful present for Christmas. And it's interesting because he made a post posting the bait, and I thought to myself, what a succulent little profile you have carved there, BBC. I really like it. Well, lo and behold, the bait that I thought was so succulent shows up in my mailbox. Let me show you, then I gotta leave. I even put sharp hooks on it. I don't know what that means, but look at this sexy little thing. Eyes are getting pretty good, BBC. Tennessee shad's pretty nice. Beautiful bait. Nice profile. I need to go throw it and see how it swims. But he's got fancy sharp hooks on it. But thank you again, BBC. All right, dudes, I'm out. I gotta go see the Christmas program. We'll chat later. Adios, campers.